know, we've got charismatic angels out as well. But just inspire, stay humble, just things that, you know, will really help us feel better while we wear them. Also, big announcement for me, you guys. I just found out yesterday that there was a cancellation. So my surgery has been bumped up. So this week I will be having, just finishing up everything. I've already started the liquid diet today. So March 10th, which is next Wednesday, I will be having the gastric sleeve surgery, which is what I've been working for quite some time now. So it's here, it's happening. So please pray for me and check up on me, because as of right now, I should not be eating any other food besides vegetables and protein, or I guess shakes. So just wish me luck on my journey, and I appreciate all of you guys for always checking up on me and just, you know, helping support me through that. I'll never forget the support that you guys have given me, and it's a big deal. You know, we just celebrated 180 days clean and sober. We just hit 200 million diamonds. We've got so many things that are happening around us, and so many great people that have just been here, a part of this journey, and just I got a lot of things that I am looking forward to showing you guys. I got some good stuff coming up with Bob. Just a lot of good things I've been working really hard on. So thanks for being here. So today on the show, all three of you guys, if you guys can select the box, please. Oh yeah, so shout out to Emoji J, you guys. He does recordings for a lot of shows. So check his YouTube channel out. Also, I encourage you guys, please go get some merch. You can have it on a mug, on a mug, on a beanie, on a hat, whatever. Just support the merch in any type of way. But also in my Instagram bio, there are links where you can get everything. But I am working on releasing my weight loss journey and stuff like that through my YouTube. So I would like all of you guys to please go and hit that follow. Also, search Emoji J's YouTube page. You can find plenty of my behind the ink shows on there. Hey, so shout out to Emoji J. Thank you for everything you do for this show as well. So we have a guest in the box. Okay. Okay, so what's your name? So how do I introduce you? Because you have changed your name. So, okay. I'm waiting. The layout is so different on the computer. It's kind of hard. Oh, yeah. Emoji J, you probably can help me with that. I would love that. Okay, so boom. Let's bring in. So who's all here, you guys? Make sure you guys are keeping these comments going. Let me know your presence. Oh. Hold on.
Thank you, Mr. Dave.
Okay, so introduce yourself to the chat as I get your tattoos up and going.
My name is Thot. It's normally Thot Mahal. I'm part of the jungle. Nice to meet you too.
Okay, so introduce yourself. Tell us what we can find on your screen, and you know a little bit about yourself and whatever.
Okay, I'm new to the streaming stuff, and so like right now, I feel like getting my stuff together. But tonight, I'm having a birthday stream at 11:30, so you can catch me at on my birthday stream tonight at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. Yes. So I'll be drinking and taking shots. So come turn up with your boy.
Okay. So I'm pulling up your tattoos that you submitted. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. I've got your first one right here. Can you guys see that okay? Shout out Big Jordan in the house. I was fortunate enough to meet Jordan, so this is one of his family members in the building. Salute, Jordan. Hi, Chris.
Ready to talk?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got trust on my arm because I'm big on trust. So I thought I try to get tattoos that mean stuff to me. So trust is one of my big things. So I thought it would be cool.
Okay. Super simple, super obvious, meaning. We've got another one up here, right here. I love this. I love I love whenever I get to see this next one because there's so many different ways and so many different things that this tattoo can stand
Thank
for.
you.
Um, so go ahead and explain this one for us.
So that tattoo, I lost my mom back in 2009. So I got Recipe's mom to show that I love her. That was one of my first tattoos, and I had about 3 to 4 years now.
Okay. Okay. So so these ones did you get done in the shop? And how much did you pay for each one of them?
No, actually, my cousin back in Detroit, he owned a shop. It's called Detroit. He came to my house, and I paid like $65 for it.
Okay. Okay. And so that was one of your first ones that you had, Rexara?
Yes. No, that
Okay.
was like that was my second tattoo.
Okay. So I think I got two more for you. Uh-oh. Okay, so the next one we have for you, simple. I like your tattoo, super simple, meaning, let me get this one out of here, sorry. Okay,
So that tattoo that is in Greek, that is two X's. They mean if there is a way, there's a way. So I'm a firm believer. If there's a way that stuff happens, there'll be a win. Like more like stuff happens for a reason, but when it actually is going to happen, it's going to be a way. And I had that tattoo. That was really one of my first tattoos I got because I'm scared of needles. So I wanted to like get something simple at the time. So yes, and I got that done like 3 years. That was one of my newest tattoos. The first tattoo I got, and I paid like $35 because my cousin did that.
okay, okay. So this was your first tattoo, and would you say the pain was obviously bearable enough that you got three more tattoos?
Yes,
And
the
I
pain.
saved the best one for last because it seems to me that the more that I put people on the show, the more I start to see meet me generated tattoos. So let's go ahead and slide this one up here. Oh, shout out to you, boy. Why don't you tell us what that says and what that means to you?
So okay, I got it. Okay, there's like two reasons I got that. The first reason because I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna be childish and do something petty. It was not nothing petty, nothing to that. It wasn't petty. It was just that I love the wild things. Like one of the wild things is like my home, like my family, and like I know I can go to the wild things for whatever. They are special for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get the wild things. And when I mentioned it to Jordan, Jordan was like, "Oh, Thought, you're not about that life. You're not about that life.
Right,
You're not
right.
gonna." So I'm like, all right. If I get that tattoo, I gotta you gotta drop me a jack. And then when I say if I don't get it, I have to drop you a cracker.
So you got the jet.
Yeah.
He should have dropped you a carpet for that. Matter of fact, I think Jordan owe you another jet for that tattoo. Big shout out
Uh,
to Jordan. I was let me see. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that, right? Okay, so this is my Polaroid. Oh wait. Okay, bear with me on the visual. But anyway, so this is my Polaroid. So shout out to Jordan in the building and shout out to you. Thank you for being a part of this show. I
did you
really
get my other
appreciate it.
tattoo? It's one more.
Huh?
It's one
Oh,
more.
oh, okay, so hold on. Oh yes, yes, yes. Okay, hold on. Let me put it up there. Okay. Oh, boom, got it.
Jordy.
Okay. Got it. Perfect. Thanks for the correction. Okay, cool. All right, so we got one more. Okay, so who's all in here with me right now? Type 8 in the comments. If you guys are just now getting in here, this is Behind the Ink with Chariismatiic. It's a show that I do one time a week. And you don't have to be all blasted like you know I am to be on the show. You just got to have a story behind your ink. And this is our first guest. And this is his last tattoo that we're talking about. We still have 2 more guests coming up for you guys tonight, so stay tuned. Okay, so tell us about your last tattoo that you submitted to the show.
So this tattoo, that you can see, it says pause the moment, play the memories, stop the pain, and rewind into the happiness. So this tattoo means a lot to me because I battle with depression, and I try to like get something that I can look at my arm and be like, okay, like forget everything else. We get it's about the present, it's about the happiness. So it's like, you know what, I'm just every time when I go through something, I can look at my arm and say, play the moment, all the memories, because I'm big on memories. I'm big on like pain, stop the pain, no matter what you go through. You want to go through tough times in life, but you always stop the pain.
Yeah, I love that. I love what that stands for. And you know, I feel like every time on the show, I feel like I always get to talk about tattoo therapy and what that means to people. Because if you do got tattoos or whatever the case may be, I feel like it's such a healing process, or even a reminder, memorials. There's so many different reasons of why you would get a tattoo. So I definitely love that, and thank you for being a part of this show. Is there any other thing you want to add before we wrap up?
No, I'm not live tonight at 11:30 Eastern for my birthday stream. I'll be turning up.
Woo! Happy
So and
birthday!
shout out to the Wild Things. I see y'all. Love y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
you have to exit out. It's too hard to figure out where the box is at on the screen. Okay, welcome everybody behind the ink. This is a show we do one time a week. Whatever, I already gave you the spiel. Hi, who's all in here with me? Type 1 in the comments. Type 1 in the comments. We still got 2 more guests for you guys. So okay, big show today. Okay. So can I have both of my guests request the box? Kickside. Oh, okay, so boom. Everybody welcome our second guest to Behind the Ink this week. Creep Show. Hello.
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing very, very well. I'm new to this app, so you're one of the first streamers I saw, and I love your positive energy. And I have to say, girl, that I am sending so many positive vibes for this surgery. I had surgery 3 weeks ago, and I was nervous, and it went so much better than planned just because of the positivity and the energy that you put out there. So I know you got it. I know you got it.
I really appreciate that, girl. And I know I got it because I got so many people in here that genuinely care about my journey for no good reason other than they just really, want the best for me and my health and stuff. So I'm so grateful because a lot of people don't have that. So thank you for the prayers. I'm looking forward to just going through the moments and showing you guys that whatever you want in life, you can do it. If somebody like me could do it, and especially for men and women who struggle with obesity and diabetes and weight, it's such a huge thing out here in this world, and it's so overwhelming. Like, where do you start? And I'm sorry to even go on a tangent. I know we're here for tattoos, but it's something heavy on my heart because I've been struggling with weight my whole life. So it's like, fortunately, I had enough before it got too crazy. But there's some people out there who have no hope and no motivation, and it's about a support system. I've got people supporting me all over the world. So big shout out to you guys. Let's get into the tattoos before we go too much on a tangent.
I know. I just had to say that. I
don't really like to stick to no outline. As long as we talk about the tattoos and have a good time, everybody in here, we know the vibes. We're all loving in here. But we do got a pretty
Absolutely.
tattooed girl in the box. So let me pull up these tattoos. Thanks for just bearing with me, pulling up and supporting my journey on this show. I appreciate you being on there. So I'm not going to pull them up in any particular order. And let me get in here real quick. Hopefully it doesn't go.
I know I have a lot. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I want to be able to just flow right through them.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just come in here with the. I'll come with my lyric that way. Not my lyric, but my. Because sometimes it's hard for me. Like on the screen and on the OBS, I've got like 2 screens running, and it's hard for me to see placements of the tats. But you've got so many, so I want to make sure that I'm placing them properly.
I know, and I know I didn't send pictures of the sleeve. I can only send a video because I don't have any cool equipment to show the sleeve or anything like that, but it's all good.
Oh, yeah, I don't, the pictures are all we got. I couldn't put up a video or, I don't
No,
think
I know,
have
it's all good.
Oh, okay. Okay, so here we go. I'm looking at the box. Oh, it's behind it. Okay, let's go. Here we go. So, okay. Wrong way. Okay, here we go. Okay, so your first tattoo we got up on the screen. How's that, everybody? We doing good? We doing good? Roll call. Who's here? All right, guys, this is Creep Show. This is our first tattoo, and we're going to bang right through these. So tell us about it.
Well, Always Keep Fighting is something that I watched this show, Supernatural. I don't know if anybody heard of it. I'm all about positivity and spreading good vibes, and everybody goes through trials and tribulations in their life. And he started this whole foundation called Always Keep Fighting, and all the money and all the profits went to Write Love on Her Arms for suicide awareness. And I had problems when I was younger dealing with suicide and depression. So I wanted something on my arm to always remind me, like, to always keep fighting, no matter what happens in your life or anything like that. Just a positive reminder that you're strong enough and you can keep going. So that's that one. Geronimo is a song from an artist I like, this guy, Reeve Carney, and the name of the song is Geronimo, and it's when your heart is afraid, Geronimo's the way. So if you're afraid of falling in love or you're afraid to take that chance with someone, just go for it because life's short. So I had him actually write that out in his own handwriting, and I got it tattooed on my hand.
I love that. I love that. I just, okay, so I've just decided, I've been wondering when and how we're going to just, all of us get together on when we identify with the tattoo. So maybe we're just going to put the ink, the little tattoo ink thing in like some prayer hands, because I love that. The suicide awareness thing, girl, I've struggled with depression and cutting and stuff like that. So my tattoos on my arm definitely used to cover up all the scars on my arm. So I love that. This is like every time I have a moment like this, I always make sure to stop and point it out. I can relate to it so much because it's like we all know somebody who suffered with cutting or whatever the case may be. And this again,
absolutely.
Therapy. So I love that. I love it. Little simple handwriting, it to somebody who sees it, they'd be like, dang, oh, you got that like in a backyard. They would never know that, like, we got signatures. Like, this is a signature of Snow, Juju and Snow the product. Like, these are their actual signatures signed on me and inked up. It has nothing to do with writing. It's the meaning behind it. So I've got this picture up here.
Oh, my favorite. So you probably can't see who that is, and I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with this person, but I'm a 90s alternative rock baby. And Bush is my favorite band of all time. So Gavin Rossdale, lead singer of Bush. My favorite song by them is Glycerine, and I've gotten to spend time with him. I've gotten to spend time with the entire band, and he actually wrote out one of the verses to Glycerine, hand wrote it out for me, and I got it tattooed on my rib cage.
That's dope. That's dope.
So yeah.
Just signify a moment. Like every time you talk about that tattoo, every time you tell somebody about that tattoo, that's just a memory. It's going to bring back the experience like it was just yesterday or like you just left from there because of the excitement. Like, I know that's how I feel when I had met like Snow the product and her girlfriend and like the path that I was going on in my life at that time. It was like a big thing. So I got it tatted and it was like, yo, I'm going to pull up to the meet and greet a few days later, and then I was
absolutely.
I never got to show them, you know what I mean? So now I got this on But so what? It means something to me because I just know how
You'll
much
get
I
that
love
chance. You got to put that vibe out there, girl. You'll get that chance. Absolutely.
One day, right? So okay, so there's a
Yeah.
close up of the picture for you guys. I love
Yeah.
that. I love the idea of doing stuff, getting tattoos in people's writing I love that. I just think it's so nice because there's so many different ways that you guys can really go in on that. Okay, so we
Yeah.
have another one right here.
All right, that I'm a big fan of Tim Burton. I don't know if you're like I gave you the video for the sleeve, but my whole sleeve is Tim Burton movies. But this is an actual Tim Burton poem, Pincushion Heart. It also goes along the lines of, you know, getting your heart broken and you need to piece it back together and you need to like give yourself the chance to find love again. And then the bottom is that singer Reeve Carney again. Youth is wasted on the young and wisdom's wasted on the old. And I just really liked that quote from one of his songs. And it's not that, you know, the young, you know, don't have wisdom or the old don't have youth behind them, but I think it's a very true statement. And again, I had him write it out. So it was good.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Okay, so how long ago would you say that tattoo was?
The Pincushion Heart?
Yeah.
Was maybe like 8 or 9 years ago. The writing was done maybe 2 years ago.
Okay.
All right, and this one, I have a lot of, I went to school for special effects, props, and makeup, so I say I went to horror high. So I just have a lot of, you know, spider webs, dragons, bats, everything in the horror field kind of. And then I have The Only Way Out Is Through, which is a line in a Bush song, but it's my tattoo artist's handwriting because, again, with that, I'm basically a walking Hallmark card. Like, I'm all positivity and sayings and stuff like that, but the only way out is through it. If you have a bad situation in your life, you have to push through it. The only way out is through to the other side, whether it's positive or negative, you decide your outcome. So you just push through it and get through that strength and have a support system and things will get better.
Yes, I love that. I love that. I love what that means. You know, I used to want a bunch of words on me and stuff. And then when I met my tattoo artist, he was just like, you know, when you have good art, you don't have to get words. And so,
Yeah.
you know, I've let him do his thing, but you know, eventually, like I just got Trust Your Struggle on the back, and you know, I planned like never forget where you come from in the middle, and then on the side it will be something about success and just my journey with, you know, so I just love it. I love, you guys got it, man. Never mind. Okay, so I forgot where I was going. Okay, here we go. Next one. You know, sometimes I go off on tangents. You guys already know how I got to. So anyways, if you guys are just rolling in this show, this is Creep Show, guys. We're right in the middle of her tattoos. We're going to just keep the show flowing. We've got one more guest for you guys. So here we go.
The chest shot.
All right, roll call.
Yeah, that's
quick, roll call. Go ahead.
No, I was saying you have to have the chest shot.
Go ahead.
But I got those when I was away at school, the special effects, props, and makeup. One of my good classmates was a tattoo artist, and he was learning, and I was kind of a test subject, and I wanted the dragons to kind of form a heart right in the chest bone, and then the bats. I always wanted to get dermal piercings for the dragon's eyes.
Yeah.
But I haven't been that brave yet. I'm getting there, but I haven't been that brave yet. And eventually I might fill it in, but right now I like the plainness for it.
Okay. Simple, short, sweet, simple. Yeah, so you're just going to leave that just plain for right now.
Yeah. Eventually I might fill it in. Who knows?
Right. That's what I love about tattoos is that you don't have to be like everybody else. You have your own decisions of what you want.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. Talk about this one.
This was a cover-up. It was an angel wing at first. I got with my ex-husband. Don't do that, boys and girls. Don't get matching tattoos with things with significant others. But we got it. But I had the angel wing, and then I decided to get it covered up. My best friend, my soulmate, I believe in soulmates, but they don't always have to be romantic, of 22 years. He passed away 2 years ago this past weekend, and he passed away in a motorcycle accident, and he loved that bike. Like, everything was about that bike. So I wanted to cover that one up with his motorcycle, and then it's got words on it too. You can't really tell. I couldn't get a big picture of it, but it says, it's in his handwriting, because you remember when you were younger in high school and you used to write notes back and forth to each other, like on paper before cell phones? I'm a memory hoarder, so I kept them all. And it says, Kim, but never give up, because that's quitting. Right back, Tim. So I just wanted to do a memory tattoo of him, because he was such a big part of my life.
I love that, man. I love it. I love it. Such a big meaning.
Yeah. This one's another favorite of mine.
The size of the, I'm sorry, Carl, the size of the pictures, Kickside, are perfect. So let's stick with that thing. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't know if there was a second part when I sent this. There might have been a little letter next to it when I originally sent it. But again, going with the mental health and the awareness, there was a movie when I was younger, when I was severely struggling, and I thought I was completely alone with the mental illness. I'm a complete open book, so I was in an inpatient place for a little while because I had struggles that I couldn't handle on my own. And then that movie Girl Interrupted with Angelina Jolie came out, and it made me realize that there are other people that are dealing with this, and it's okay to be open and honest, and it's okay to admit that you have problems. And I wrote her a letter, and I went to New York City. She was doing press for some movie on Good Morning America, and I handed her the letter, and she wrote me back. So this is the letter that she wrote back to me, and in the bottom, instead of saying, "Love Angelina Jolie," it says, "Stay strong." So I got her handwriting tattooed to remind me that I am strong and I can get through anything.
It's so super powerful meaning.
Yeah.
Especially, no wonder why you're so positive. You've had so many just refreshers just to really just keep you going through all your stuff. You're still going strong, and now you're able to just put it so well. Like, think about it. Everything you've said right there, it's like you've already had this down to a T, because you know how deep the meaning of your tattoos. So
absolutely. And that's why I joined this platform, is I want to spread positivity. And we have so much negative stuff going on in our lives. This should be a platform where you can escape that for a little while, and you should be positive and helpful and make people smile. Like, that's what I want to use this for.
Right. So welcome everybody, you guys. This is Creep Show. She's the second guest on Behind the Ink, you guys. This is a featured show on Meet Me that I do every Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please go check out my Instagram for merch. We've got new merch out. If you click the link in the bio, it will take you to every single link that you need to stay connected with me. So I believe that was all. That's all the tattoos we have, correct?
I believe so, yeah. Like I said, I couldn't really show. I have the one on my shoulder, I think I gave you too. Okay. That's a cover up also. Okay, so let's see. That was the big no-no that I did. But I have a great tattoo artist that's really good at covering things up, so that's a good thing.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what? I think that was the last one that came in. Okay, so downloads. I think it was this one.
Okay. Thank you, Davila. I think you said I love your sleep. I'm not good at keeping up with comments.
Yeah, sorry, guys. If I'm not paying attention to the comments, you guys, I'm not ignoring anybody. This is a show we're doing, so please pay attention to the other comments, because if you're asking questions, people are answering them. It's really hard for me to pay attention to the comments and focus on the actual operating system. So just bear with us, guys. Welcome, and just hang out. So this is the last tattoo. We have one more.
Yeah. So again, with the other tattoo, I made a boo-boo and got my wedding photo tattooed on me.
Look at that cover up as wall, bro. Wow.
Yeah. So obviously I needed to cover that up when I got divorced. We had no ill will towards each other. It wasn't a bad thing. I just didn't want that on me anymore. And my favorite movie, I don't know if you guys have seen it, again with all the positivity, is What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams. And it's a depiction of heaven and hell and the afterlife and purgatory, and it's absolutely beautiful. And the message behind the movie is beautiful. And there's a big scene where there's a tree painting, so I tried to do that. And then you can't see the writing because that's a raw picture of the tattoo. But it says, sometimes when you lose, you win. Meaning some people look at divorce or
one of the best cover-ups I've ever seen. Look at it's like one of those pictures that you look at. I'm going to send this to my tattoo artist. He's going to fucking love this right here. I can't even believe it. Look, it's like one of those pictures you see on a wall where you're looking at it and you're trying to see all the different things that has happened in this picture, because on the wedding picture, I see like a face inside the shirt, and I don't know if it's just because my edible kicked in, but it's that cover up is my favorite, girl. I ain't gonna lie. That cover up is fire.
Yeah. Right? My tattoo artist is incredible, and he freehanded that whole thing. There was no stencil. He freehanded that whole thing.
And now it looks like, if you look at the leaves, like at the bottom, I see lips, face, teeth. I'm seeing all in the cover. I'm the only one who's seeing all type of stuff in that cut. I spy with my yellow eye lips. I see a chin. I see a little person on the bottom left. Okay, my bad.
My tattoo artist likes to throw stuff in there. He likes to throw stuff in there. But yeah, the quote from the movie is, sometimes when you lose, you win. So some people look at breakups or a divorce as a bad thing, but you know what? It was better for both of us. We lost that marriage, but we won because we're happier and we have more opportunities now and we're happier. So,
yeah, I love that. I love that. That's amazing. All right, well, girl, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Anything else? Can you let people know how they can find you? If you guys favorited Creep Show, type 1 in the comments. Type 1 after you guys have hit her with that favorite. Come on, you guys. I want to see nothing but ones in that chat. You guys, please hit her up with that favorite. I like that to be a benefit about being on the show. Thank you so much for being a part of this, girl. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for the roses. No, I am, like I said, I'm new to this. I'm still trying to figure things out, but I try to have my stream be a safe space of positivity. If anyone's having a hard time, if I try to make everybody smile, I'm trying to do some content. Again, I'm new. I might have 2 shows a week, not featured shows, but I'm just looking to see what I can do on here. But I'm going to keep checking you out, girl, and you stay positive, and I am sending so many good thoughts for your surgery.
Thank you. Thank you. And I look forward to seeing you in the comments and, just really, doing some battles and stuff, because I know I would like you to join my female empowerment group. Go through the Instagram, click the link in the bio. It'll take you directly to it. Just join
Absolutely.
it. Go through some of it, like some posts, put some posts of your own on there, especially about the depression thing. Offer a link out, and let's really get that. Let's get that suicide and depression really flowing through that female empowerment chat, just in case somebody else might need to hear it. So I
of course. How do I find that?
If you click on my Instagram, there's a link in the bio, and that takes you to my link tree. It has all the links in there. Okay.
Awesome. Right. I will do that.
Thank you so much, Creep Show. I appreciate it. Okay, you guys, welcome to Behind the Ink with Chariismatiic. This is a featured show that I do every week. Okay, let me slide this up out of here. It's a featured show I do. We still have one more guest for you guys, so please go check out my merch. Go check out the Instagram and just look for all the stuff that I got going on. Let's do a roll call. I want to see who spends the time in here with us right now. The goal is retention. How many of you guys are just really digging this, like who really are just interested in these stories behind the tattoos? I feel like it tells so much about a person. It's like every show, it's like I can't even say they get better. I just have to say, like, every show is just like a different vibe. So we have one more guest for you. I asked him to do the show today because I just seen him and he's been through my stream a few times. So let me bring to the box, you guys, Sensational.
My apologies, everybody. I have a little one. He's trying to steal a show right now. But hello.
Okay, so yeah, that's like instant ban, especially at the
For
number
the
one feature
roses.
spot right now.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, they be knowing. The kids be knowing. The kids is
oh,
knowing, y'all.
facts, all
They
over the
hit.
screen, like,
As soon as you go live, they're like, hold on.
right,
But
right.
yeah, thank you for
Uh,
giving me the opportunity for this too and reaching out to me, even though it was short notice. Just to have somebody take you for consideration like that means a lot. So thank you.
of course, of course. So, introduce
What's up,
yourself.
chick?
Tell us a little bit about yourself. When you stream, how long you've been on the
Okay.
app. Just introduce yourself.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sensational. I stream mostly during the day. I try not to really be on too much of a late night because I'm a family man, so I don't really interact with that audience too much. I like to go around and check people out because it's entertainment. You got a lot of everything on here, but for myself, I stream during the day. And yeah, my streams are pretty cool. I enjoy the fact that you have so many options on here. You know what I mean? So with myself, I was on here just really trying to I reprogrammed myself. I've been through a lot in life as far as like homelessness, prison, and a lot of that came from one, bad parents and role models, and then bad decisions as well. So with me going through a lot of humbling experiences, this app allowed me to reintroduce myself, if you will, with me having, you know what I mean, reprogrammed and taking life more seriously and just rebuilding who I am as a person. So me getting on this app allowed me to kind of like perceive how people perceive me.
Yeah, I love that. Well said. Wow, I'm very impressed. I mean, I already seen how you conducted and responded to me when I asked you to be on the show.
Absolutely.
So this is definitely a benefit um, to get you as many favorites as possible. How many of you guys have hit him with the favorite? How many
I
new
appreciate
people
that. I
have hit
appreciate
him with the favorite right now? How
And
many of
everybody
you
in the
guys
comments favorite each other too.
what he's talking about, man? We need some more educated, well-spoken men who are just not on here trying to manipulate
Not
and
at
just
all.
run
Not at
through
all.
you guys, man. This is
Yeah,
about good energy, good people who, you got to listen to the way that people talk and how they, perceive themselves.
thank
And
you
I
so much
really
for
am
the gifts,
impressed by
everybody.
your conversation. So let me just pull up your tattoos.
All right, let's get it out the way.
All the
Truly, what
men
up with it?
going all weird, no homo, guys. Don't worry, we're looking at the ink, not the body. All the
Yeah.
ladies enjoy.
Well, I appreciate it being so glitchy. But this tattoo is I'm pretty different. I'm like Libra, so I'm a well balanced man. I like a little crazy, but a little sane at the same time. But this tattoo was is the Twin Towers, the crashing of the Twin Towers, and at the bottom of it it says live for something or die for nothing. And when everything happened with the Twin Towers, I feel like you could find a positive in anything. And I hated that people lost their lives. I hated that it was terrorists involved in that. But I put my feet in the terrorist shoes, and you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they knew they were doing something wrong, but they had a love and a passion inside of them that carried them to do something so crazy. And even though it's negative, I think if that energy was used for positive, then more people could use that energy for good. You know what I mean? As far as taking a leap of faith or just like believing in yourself or believing in something that strongly that you're willing to almost die for it. And I look at life like that. Like, I want to be successful. I want to be a cool ass dad. I want to do things in life that are important to me. So I'm willing to almost like, you know what I mean? Go beyond to reach that pinnacle, if you will.
Yeah, wow. Deep, deep, deep.
Yeah.
I really okay, well, man, that's deep.
It's big
I
dog.
really just the way you said that, you're very well spoken, well versed. Thank you so much.
So much for acknowledging
We're
it.
just gonna keep it rolling. I with our skin tone, with darker skin tone, it's really, there's only a few things that you can do, and if you go wrong with
Absolutely.
tattoos,
Absolutely.
I used to roast my friends over there on tag like, yo, I'm gonna come over here and start a show. It's called Black Tats Matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't go right with
Yeah,
your ink or
our
whatever. So
melanin makes it hard for us to have a lot of funky tattoos, but
yeah,
I've always taken pride. I was very fortunate. I had an artist with a heavy hand. He was a bigger man, so he made sure the ink stuck and it stands out. You know what I mean? A lot of my tattoos I do appreciate, and this is one of them. This is one. So there you see the sky is the limit tattoo, and it's just about like no matter how down you are, you know what I mean, the sky is the limit. It's pretty much well, you know what I mean, it's self-explanatory. And I've been through a lot in my life, like prison, homelessness, and things of that nature that have made me feel like I could have taken the role of being a victim, but always focused on being victorious. Never a victim, always victorious. So that mindset, this tattoo is a reminder constantly. Whenever I'm in a situation, I'm kind of like, damn, why me or why me? Why me? You're never like out of the fight, unless you take yourself out of the fight. So the sky's the limit.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. Yeah, the clouds, I love that. I love what that means. It's just, it's really self-explanatory. You know, the sky
Right.
is the limit. And, you know, it's cool that I had to have you on today because I'm learning a lot about you and we come from the same background. So, you know, I've got almost 7 years of my life behind bars, 4 terms, you know, drugs, fucking all type of stuff. And I just
It's
recently
crazy. I
gave
would
my
have
life
never like
to
I didn't know
God.
about your story, but I never would have guessed that. So yeah, and I
Same,
appreciate you sharing that with me.
same.
For real.
100% same, you know, and that's what's made me so successful on this app was 100%
Good look, it's really
transparency
good
in
looking.
every which way, sharing my journey, sharing the fact that I get to get on here and educate so many people on different things that I've been through, that I've made it
Absolutely.
past.
Experience is the best teacher. Experience is the best teacher, and unfortunately, it's how you handle those situations. You know what I mean? A lot of people are like, oh, you stupid for doing that, and yeah, you might be stupid for doing that, but you learn things along the way. You know what I mean? It builds character. So you wouldn't be
Absolutely.
charismatic. You know what I mean? If you hadn't gone through what you've gone through.
Absolutely. Okay, so
So this one I kind of wanted to focus on Realionaire. So I got Realionaire tattooed across my chest, and there's a money tree. And with that being said, I grew up feeling like money made you important. You know what I mean? A lot of people focus on status, even on this app. You know what I mean? People look at your diamonds, they look at your favorites, and get caught up in the hype of numbers. And sometimes it's good to be real. You know what I mean? So that's something that I've always been fond of, is just knowing that before I had a million diamonds on this app, before I had, you know what I mean, 8K faves, and that's not a lot for some people. That is a lot for some people, but for myself, for me to be able to be real and be who I am, my almost 7 million in diamonds feel like 700 million. You know what I mean? Like
right.
I appreciate the real love. You know what I mean? So before you give somebody like credit for having so many, I don't even know what they're saying down there, but you're a new body. I'm done with I'm done with them.
I was trying to listen to what you had to say, but then it was like,
Yeah, but yeah, being real is important to me. So don't you crazy, you crossed out.
hello,
It's the trolling for me. It's the trolling for me.
Hey, I'm trolling you on my own show. Hold on, let me get it right.
Yo. But yeah, be real, man. Be real. Like even on this app, y'all, be yourselves, and everything else will fall into place. I promise you. Like there's only one of you, and as long as you're yourself, nobody else can duplicate, replicate, or be you. You know what I mean? You'll attract people who are for you, and that's what's most important. I know everybody wants the million diamonds and stuff like that, and it feels good, but let's be Realionaires first.
Yeah, okay. I like it. I like what it means.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, so we've got one last tattoo right here. Let's go ahead and just pull that out. We just
Oh my God, I forgot about that one. That's the Joker. So if anybody knows who Heath Ledger is, when he played the Joker, I feel like he was so into that role, and it was like a method to his madness. Although he was like completely crazy, he was so intelligent at the same time. You know what I mean? And I just appreciated his intelligence and the way Heath Ledger played that role. And then when he passed away, I wanted to kind of like hold that energy. You know what I mean? So Heath Ledger, when he played the Joker, it was so fire, and I had to keep him on me. So yeah, we did Joker.
gone too soon. Gone too soon.
For real,
I love
man.
it.
And it's scary. It's scary.
I thought about doing it. I have so many things I want to get, but you know, now with the journey that I'm on and stuff, I probably won't. But the Joker was definitely one I wanted to get,
Yeah.
and I was a fan of Heath Ledger, so I love that. I love that. And then the red writing too.
Yeah, the joke's
nice.
on you. The joke's on you. Yeah, I always like to have a little something extra. Like I didn't want to just have his face, but I thought the joke's on you would have been dope. Like when people see the Joker on me, but the joke's on you, it kind of added a flip side to it. But yeah,
Hey, okay, okay. Well, thank you for
thank
so
you.
much
Put him to
for
sleep.
being on here. And
No,
how many of
thank
you
you.
guys
Thank you
came
for
out
having
to
me.
show some support for Sensational? Where's your squad at, guys? If you guys are in here right now for Sensational, throw it
I
up in the
appreciate
comments.
everybody
Let's
for
get a
pulling up
roll
to pull up
call.
for me. I seen a lot of people pull up for me. 420. I seen my baby
Yeah.
on here. I'm actually been fortunate. I met my lady on this app. We have a child on the way now. So shout out to Meet
Ooh,
Me. Send them bonuses, Meet Me. But we
okay.
have a baby on the way now, and I didn't get on here to date or anything like that. So
Baby.
yeah, Meet Me Baby on the way. Meet Me Baby on the way. So I appreciate everybody who just has been following me from the beginning up until now. You know what I mean? That means a lot. If you have favored me, thank you so much. I do look through my favorites and check to see if I see people who seem like streamers that have emojis in their name and stuff like that to favorite back. Like I love
Make sure Truly with that favorite truly is, you know, somebody I've taken under my wing
Truly.
and
I know who
used.
Truly is. I got Truly fave. Remember I was throwing for Truly against you.
Oh, I knew you were, so whatever then.
Yeah, but
Bullshit, guys.
everybody hit Truly up
For
too.
me. Oh, kidding. Wait a minute. I know you were selling against me.
Thank you for
Oh,
my
hold
heart.
on. I think your box is messing up.
Mine's is?
Yeah, I can't even see you in there anymore. Wait a minute. I remember you sniping me a lot.
Not a lot. It was like 2 days worth of sniping. It was truly fought. It was truly fought. It was truly fought. Blame it on Truly. Blame it on Truly. I didn't know how cool y'all was. Y'all was just talking. You know how them verses be. People be talking crazy, and you the queen of it. You the queen of talking somebody out in the gifting. The queen. Oh, that's all you got? Oh, for real? Okay, send little bag, send. Like, oh, she gonna make me push. She making me make her stop. Make her stop.
For me to even remember you sniping, so like if you would
Oh
have
no,
been,
we kept you quiet. We kept you quiet though. We kept you quiet.
can you do it again though?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, anyway, so this is our third and final guest on Behind the Equal Charismatic. I will be touching down right up after this show.
Thank you so much.
I invite all of you guys to bring a bag of body sin.
Body sin. Don't body sin, man. Don't body sin.
Anything else you want to say? Big shout out. Thank you for being a part of the show. I really
Absolutely,
appreciate
absolutely.
it. Super humble gentleman.
I just want to thank you for the opportunity. Shout out to Meet Me for giving us this platform, because you heard a lot of people in here talking about depression. People look at me and see my body and stuff and think I don't go through stuff. I'm just as human as anybody else, you know what I mean? So I just appreciate us having this platform to be able to express ourselves and meet like-minded people who really support us, you know what I mean? And that's a dope thing. I did just apply for my top badge. So y'all keep your eyes peeled. Maybe y'all see me up there soon. I do qualify
All
now.
right,
So
well, all I
putting
gotta
pressure
say
on
to
it.
you is, you know, it matters where, you know, throw some diamonds around this motherfucker. Let's see if we can get you noticed. Hello? No.
Absolutely. or come throw some diamonds in my stream and get me trending. Either or is fine.
I'm sorry. What were you saying? Because I think your box was actually cutting out again.
Dang, I could see me and hear you, but can anybody else in the room see me?
I don't know. I don't got a button on here to get you up out of here. So. Oh.
Can anybody see me? I'll be gone. Okay, they said they see me. They said they see me. Well, I'm gonna get a bunch of bots.
Y'all have a... but I would like to not.
Damn. Bye, y'all. Bye.
You know how you gonna come up on my show talking about how you bodied me? Hello. It's the full body. It's the he gotta meet me, baby, on the way for me. You thotties. Hello. Yeah. Ladies, you can go in there, but just know you better not come with no bullshit. So it's probably better off that you just, you know. Anyway, so thanks for coming and being a part of Behind the Ink with Charismatic. I'm going to restart right. Truly already on my bumper with the battle. I'm going to need you to... Who's all in here? Type 1 in the comments as we... What time is it? Oh, perfect. Right on time. Hey. So if you guys are just getting here, thanks for tuning in, guys. Another successful show. Kickside, jump in the box real quick before we end up the show. Big shout out to Kickside. Does a lot of the work for me behind the scenes. So let's get her in the box so that everybody can hit her with that favorite. Hey, Kickside. Oh, and she's wearing the merch. Let's go. See the good, you guys. See the good. Yep. Okay, so this is Kickside. She does a lot of work for me behind the scenes with my merch. She just helps me in general and in life, so please favorite her. And just go by and show her some love and just hang out with her and have a good time and treat her accordingly. Yes, we love you, Kickside. Welcome back to the world. We're just going to make sure it's just a lesson for everybody. You guys need to make sure you're following terms and conditions. If you genuinely care about your account, I would suggest reading terms and conditions so you're aware, because not always, most people can't get their stuff back. So figure out what you're doing and fix it. It can be anything from a picture. There's certain guides and guidelines that can help you. Guys, make sure you check out the trending tab. That's where you're going to find all your info. But yeah, we hit 200 milli. Shout out to you, Kickside, for just everything you do for me, girl. I would go to the moon and back for you. So thank you.
Yeah, you proved that. I love you. If it hadn't gotten it back, the effort was all like the effort was the effort. You know.
Yeah, I would do anything for you, girl.
I got you. I got you. Y'all go to her Instagram. Go get the merch. Love it. Love it. So
yeah.
Shout that out.
I love you, Kickside. Hey. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to restart my stream. Thank you, everybody, for coming. You guys, if you want to be on the show, Behind the Ink 2.0 on Snapchat, you guys can send it in. Thank you. If you guys have missed the show, it's okay. I do another one next week. You don't have to be blasted up. Just come in here, vibe with us. I appreciate all your guys' time and energy. I'm going to restart. So if you guys have any ideas, anything you guys want to talk about, come vibe with me. Big news ahead for me, you guys. I'm 8 days post-op, so for my gastric sleeve surgery. So just for everybody who's been watching me through that journey, it's finally here. So thank you so much. It's Behind the Ink 2.0. It's okay, Queen Bee. There's more. There's more every week. All right, Behind the Ink 2.0. I'm going to restart on here. I love you guys, and I will see you in a second.